Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Forgotten Realms draft here on the channel. My name is Nikolai, and in this video, I will be going pick by pick and play by play through the draft, talking through all of my decisions so you can level up and improve your gameplay. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more. It's free to do both those things, and it does help the channel out. You can comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Check out the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. And as is Nikolai fashion, I have opened up Meteor Swarm. If there was an award for times I've opened Meteor Swarm would win. I feel like I've opened this rare many more times than my fair share, and it is an absolutely bonkers rare, so pretty easy pickup here. Nikolai Meteor Swarm Bolas, as I am now known. But yeah, maybe on April Fool's Day I should change my channel name to Meteor Swarm for a day. But Meteor Swarm is the clear pick. After that, the pack takes a steep drop off, as packs tend to do after a bomb rare. The best commons are UNT Fangblade, I think, and the Steadfast Paladin. I think the UNT is a little bit better. I think I like this card a little bit more than most, though. It just feels like it always does great work for me. The uncommon Tiger Type Hunter is pretty good, even though I've never triggered it a single time. I think this card's pretty good, pretty fearsome. And then I like Shambling Ghast a decent amount. But yeah, pretty easy Meteor Swarm. I think I would go then UNT, then Steadfast Paladin, then maybe Ghast. Okay, so we started with a Meteor Swarm. We can follow it up immediately with a Dragon's Fire. Pretty easy pick there. Dang, Faraday would have been so nice if it just drew you a card every time you rolled a dice. But alas, Dragon's Fire, really easy follow-up. Best red common to follow up one of the best red rares. Pretty easy start to a draft so far. Maybe it'll get more interesting down the line. If I wasn't taking this, the next card I would take is maybe Valor Singer or Boots. I really like Boots. It just like changes your draft so much if you have a pair of Boots. So I like the Boots maybe next. And then like maybe I just want to stay red because of the Meteor Swarm. I was hoping to potentially do some spicy stuff this draft, but we're just like on easy street. Like third pick Reaper's Talisman is a joke. Like this card is better than like almost all the rares, and definitely better than the common the person took over it. I think they took a common. I think there's 3 uncommons in every pack. But yeah, Reaper's Talisman is really good because it just turns any one of your creatures into a threat and makes you hard to race. It makes you like 1/1 goblins that you get from like the swarming goblins like really scary as well. They just hit for 3 and gain you 2 life. It's insane. So we're drafting on easy mode right now. Yeah, this is not fair, really. This card's really good, too. I like how he's got, like, the dynamic. It's, on this artwork, there's, like, the wolf on his right, and there's, like, the goblin on his left. And the goblin on his left is saying, "Stay home! See the kids, Bugbear! Please! I just want to have an evening where we can hang out as a family." And the wolf is saying, "Come, we can go for a hunt. We'll run outside. Look, the cavern awaits." And he's holding his mace, and it's, like, representing the familial tie he have is like that heavy like morning star that he has to lift up. It's like the classic family versus running free type deal, and he's got all these supplies that he's brought home for his family. Yeah, a lot of narrative in this one piece of artwork. And then other than that, I would probably take improvised or the horde, probably the improvised or the horde robber. Husband going to work. Ooh, that's the vibe. Stay safe, honey. Don't let the big world bring you down. I like it, Marion. That's another classical interpretation. So now I can take Price of Loyalty if I think I'm going to get some sacrifice stuff. Or I can take Wizard's Glass. Kind of like hoping for sacrifice stuff. I already have this Talisman. But red is drying up a little bit, but I already have so many good red cards that I think I'm going to stick to red. Wizard Glass is pretty sweet in some decks, but I don't need it in this deck. I've already kind of got a plan. Okey-doke. I could go for that classic Earth Cult Elemental, steal everything with Price of Loyalty, and then sack it with Earth Cult Elemental. But then I have to count on rolling low, which is funny. I think Horde Robber's a little bit better. Works well with the Talisman, gives me something to like ramp up my stuff. Is the Goblin handing him the Morning Star? No, this is definitely like a family or something. Like, don't forget to bring home the bacon for the kids. The kids love bacon. think I'm taking over the Earth Gold. I think I can get an Earth Gold later. Just getting good 2-drops is nice. My deck already has so much power in it. I don't like Dungeon Map in this deck because Red-Black doesn't really have any Venture in it. So I'm just going to take the Dungeon Crawler, get an early drop. It's a Fireball. This draft is just like kind of on rails at this point. I'm going to take the Trap. I think it's basically the same card as Fireball in many ways. I think Eye is a bit too expensive. And the Treasure can be nice. Ooh, Boots of Speed came back. Let's go. Jaded Sellsword is just worse. There is an Earth Cult Elemental, which is a playable, but I'm going to make playables. I already have 10 playables for my deck, so getting my mana better is nice. Especially because I have a triple red card and an early black drops. So being able to go like 9, 7, 1 would be really good, because that gives me a 10th red source. And I only need single pip black. Okay, we'll pass white cards to people. Yo, Vecna. Hobgoblin Captain. Let's go. I love the Hobgoblin Captain. This card is sweet. I had a deck with 5 of these once. Hard to believe. It went well, to say the least. And Eye of Vecna I don't think is particularly good. It's just so much mana and life. Like 2 life is like a real cost. So yeah. Even if you do draw a lot of cards. It's a pretty easy Hobgoblin Captain. After that I might take Valor Singer over the Vampire Spawn. I do need to get more creatures to work with this Boots of Speed and the Reaper's Talisman. I only have 3 creatures. Kind of yikes. I'm hoping to get some, like, Swarming Goblins. Okay, what are we working with here? Yikers. This is a pack and a half. This pack is BS. It's a spellbook. I mean, I guess I don't have to be black. I only have 3 black cards. But I don't really want to switch colors pack 2. So I think it's between this. I don't think I'm going to need the Dueling Rapier. I could play a Baleful Beholder, though. That card's fine. It's a top-end card. So there's not a good red card in this pack. Like, this card's okay. But Froghemoth is a beating. So maybe I just try to splash the Reaper's Talisman if I can get some treasure. Froghemoth is a heck of a card. Splashing Cridle is not a good idea because it's a 2-drop. And you're not going to be able to cast it early. So you're basically like... It's like, if you viewed Cridle as if it cost 6, it would be like a horrific card. I know it's pack 2 and you don't usually switch pack 2, but getting past a Froghemoth means maybe I'll get some more goodies pack 2. And over an Armory Veteran, it's like easy. Okay, now I can get an Owlbear versus Knoll Hunter. I think Owlbear is still better. Kind of filling up my 5-drop slot, but getting good cards, so I'm fine with it. I'm just screwing whoever was to my right because they were counting on getting all these green cards, and now I'm taking them. Yep, just a classic 6th pick Magic Missile, no big deal. So I can just splash the Reaper's Talisman if I can get some treasures generated. And I already have this that can name black, potentially. Captain, easy pickup. Even though I'm slashing, I'm still just going to take the premium 2-drop. I don't really want to find the path. Maybe I need it. I'm not going to pass any green cards. Wow, Troubadour came back. That's insane. My curve can definitely support a Troubadour. Like, even if this is your only venture card, like a 4-2 that can, like, scry you and, like, get you a 1-1, take over the game is real nice. Normally, I don't advocate switching colors in pack 2, but when you get past Froghemoth, 3rd pick, it's generally a sign you're going to get a lot of stuff. Holy heck, Knoll Hunter. I do like the Veteran, and it would help me stay heavier red, but it looks like I'm going to be a pretty evenly split deck at this point, and this card's just significantly better. Like, Knoll Hunter into Hobgoblin Captain, equip Boots of... Like, Boots of Speed into Knoll Hunter into Hobgoblin Captain, equip Boots of Speed is just, like, game over. It's like GG. So green looks very open. This is one of the benefits of sticking so heavy red early on. Might not splash that. We'll have to see how our fixing looks. We don't need it. Wow, last pick inspiring bar, that's insane. Okay. Back through, I think the Outlander is better than the Null Hunter. Just the fact that it's a 2-3 on its base means it just gives you a lot of power there right up front. And this thing's a little bit smaller and it has to attack to be good. And reach is really relevant. So I like the Outlander. Yeah, pack one pick with Mandarang. Just classic Nicolai things. Null Hunter might wheel also based on my other experiences in this draft pod. But pretty easy pick there. Another Bugbear. Wow, Dancing Sword's a heck of a card. I'm not planning on splashing though. My deck is mean, lean, and a killing machine. So I need 5 more playables this pack. Probably have to play something like Find the Path or Dryad even. Okay, what are we working with here? Well, this is a pretty easy Morning Star. Another premium 2-drop gives your late game stuff a lot more oomph. My top end guys already have trample, so that doesn't matter. But like giving this thing trample is nice. This thing trample, giving anything trample is pretty good. And I can like wheel this thing because I got one last pick. Pretty good for enabling pack tactics. Pretty exciting draft so far. Oh, so there is a long rest. I'm actually conflicted on this pack. There's long rest and then there's inspiring bard. Long rest could give my deck like a 1-card late game, where I just return like 5 cards to my hand in the late game if I top deck this. But inspiring bard like fits my plan better of like beating down. I think my plan A is so strong that I'm just gonna stick to plan A and only have plan A as an option. Like I don't need other options. And then I get the Hobgoblin Captain. Yeah. And then I get an Owlbear. Goblins is okay sometimes. Spoils would be nice as removal, but just gonna stick to my guns here. Now spoils. Bull Strength can be pretty good. Volo is pretty cute as a splash option in certain decks, but not mine. I don't need Green Dragon. I just would want more removal. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal spells. The 7th one will be nice. I have some pretty sizable creatures. And a 4th Hobgoblin Captain is pretty nice. I'm not going to splash in this deck because my deck needs both colors pretty heavily, in fact. Like I need double red there. I've got some double green up there. And I have a triple red card, and so splashing is a major cost. So I need to make one cut from this deck right now. Probably this dagger, once I find something better to cut. The bard did come back, which I like, so now I have more cuts to make. So dagger is going to go, and the pit trap is going to go. Pit trap is like a little bit worse than the fireball, I think, on average. I want a 2/1 first strike over something. Boots is really good in this deck. The Morning Star is really good. Those are the only equipments I need. At 7/2 drops a good spot to be. Some pretty good 3s, some pretty good 4s. And a couple good 5s. How many creatures do I have? 16. I could afford to cut a creature. All these spells are really good. I could see. I don't have any venture, right? My only venture is this Troubadour and the Outlander. I think my two cards I'm most considering cutting are this Troubadour and this Fireball. Just in terms of like making things work. I think the Inspired Bard is really good with all my. So I'm not cutting 2-drops. I'm not cutting boots. Rust Monster could also be a consideration, but I like having a lower curve. And then I think those are the main 3 I would consider cutting. 16 lands is out of the question for me here. I have so many like color requirements that I would really be hosing myself if I went less than 9 sources of both colors. And like, because I need double red and double green, it's just not really something I want to do. I don't have to worry about. And my deck is really powerful. I have plenty of card advantage and stuff to make up for drawing a couple extra lands. And I really need to get to my 4th land. Troubadour can give some extra consistency. I think I'm going to keep the Rust Monster because I need more early game. Fireball is a little bit weak, and I have some 5-drops already, so I'll try it like this. I'll consider this card later, but for now I'm going to stick with this, and I'll see you folks in the matches.
Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support my work at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and special shout out to those at the credits level. It is thanks to Patreon support that I'm able to continue producing high quality content on a consistent basis, and I am very grateful for that support. If you feel like my videos have provided you with some value and you would like to help me continue producing them, then Patreon is the best way to do so. As my way of saying thank you to patrons, I give a host of cool rewards like access to my card-by-card tier lists for each and every set, with Midnight Hunt Innistrad right around the corner. Now is a great time to get in on that bonus content. You can also gain access to coaching and all sorts of cool stuff like being put in the credits. If you are interested in the Patreon, check it out, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. I really do appreciate the support. Without further ado, though, let's get to the matches.
Welcome to round 1, a fantastic hand right off the bat. You'll love to see it. Outlander, Rust Monster, Bard, killing it. I get 2 ventures off this guy, maybe. If everything goes according to perfection. But even without that, it's just great. Bum 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 bum. Please don't take my mana away. Ooh, that could be a really good parody song. And then it's a song about land destruction. You are my stone rain, my only stone rain. You make me happy when lands they play. No, it's not worth it to splash Reaper's Talisman. I disagree, Tyest. Boots has been very good in my experience. Oh, yeah. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my mana away. Yeah, I think Boots of Speed is like one of the scariest turn 1 plays in the format, and if you ever try to stabilize and they have Boots of Speed in play, it just becomes so difficult. That's going to make attacks really good next turn. What can I do here? So I can attack with everything. I can turn this into a 4/5 and attack with this and this. Okay. I think I'm just gonna play Bard. They hit the block with a lot of stuff here, or like triple block or something. Thank you, Pilo. I think I'm gonna kill the Hoarding Ogre. Because the Underdark Basilisk I can kill with Magic Missile. So I traded my 3-drop for their 4-drop, thanks to the Inspiring Parts. That's good. And if I draw a land, I can do some really good stuff. Like I can Spoils and Magic Missile. They'll block here on here easily. So that means I can finish that off. They'll block there on there, and they'll block there on there, and so I'll finish off their last 2 creatures. Is that good enough? Probably not. This way I get a Venture, so this thing will trade off there. Or they'll double block there, which is fine, because then I can match myself and trade. So if I block attack like this, they go block there. Take that, and then I can kill 2 things with my Magic Missile. Oh, they're trying to get creative, but it's just going to punish them. Wow, they didn't even double block. They just get so wrecked here. What did they think I had? Did they think I had Bull Strength? That block doesn't do anything against Bull Strength. Did they think I had the, like, it doesn't do anything against the Rapier? Bull Strength +3/+1. Didn't play around any combat trick. They just like played right into Magic Missile though. Like I was gonna trade 2 for 2 because I was gonna trade Captain for this guy and Magic Missile for their 1/2, but as it is, they just got so owned that I think they might just lose now. Okay, they don't just lose. I understand, Bonin. I get what you're saying. Next turn, I can sacrifice my Owlbear to deal 3, 6, 9, 12 damage. If they don't play anything else reasonable. I can't kill a Herd Forger. It's one of the weaknesses of my deck. The fact that they have this Bag of Holding, getting some value, means they're in, would be in okay shape, but I have 6 creatures and they have 2, so they need some extra help here. I basically want to put them in a spot where if I ever draw Meteor Swarm, I win. I have 25 cards. That's like 4% every draw step. Sure. Well, that was a heck of a draw. So I can force him to basically chump an Inspiring Bard. They could have something in their hand. Oh. So if I attack everything now, I'm trading a 3/3, 6 damage. I will be patient. I will disguise my strength. I'm not gonna let him know I have it. The bag of holding is a real problem here. My odds are getting better and better that I draw it eventually. Meteor Swarm. And that's my biggest out, so. That's how I kill the Herd Gorger. Hold the land in case I draw Troubadour. Desperado. Sure. They basically drew another 6/6. They don't really have any attacks still. Weird attack. So if they attack out, I can have this Froghemoth do some stuff. Again. They're just trading down their guys, slowly but surely. It's giving me an edge. I didn't need to play that last land. That was a mistake. If I draw Troubadour, I'm going to wish I had that back. Man, people need to stop doing this thing themselves. I'm sure they have this thing which is going to get them some nice value. But I draw meteors, I might go 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kill their whole board. It's only getting likelier and likelier. I didn't because I don't care about XP, Alan. I don't know if they're trolling me at this point. Like, why would you just every single turn trade your creature for a smaller creature? Like, especially when this 4-1 can block this so easily. It's enraging to witness on their behalf. I'm really hoping they'll trade that off, but it's not going to happen. Oh, maybe it didn't Darky. I don't read every message that is sent to my Discord though. It's a very community-driven thing at this point, which is cool. Oh gosh, that means Meteor Swarm. I don't want to attack with Hobgoblins, because then this 2/3 can attack. They have this land. So one spell would then wreck me. This thing just trade for any of their guys on defense. Yeah, they have Meteor Swarm. Man. I can still draw my Meteor Swarm and be fine. Or maybe not exactly fine. They did go farther into the deck than I did. I'm dead if they activate their land. Not really a mirror match. I mean, I think I played a lot better. Their deck just has cards that are good against me, like for torture and stuff. I don't think the game would be remotely close. I think this card is hard, don't worry. So they missed lethal. No, now they have killed me no matter what. Oh my gosh. I would need one more damage. If I had drawn this card earlier in the game, I would have won. But that's how it goes sometimes. They also had this land, even if I could have killed their last guy. As soon as they played that temple, I knew they had a meteor swarm. Yeah, I think I played that pretty well. I think I like ended up like maximizing my cards pretty effectively. I made really good trades. All of my cards were trading for like 1.2 of theirs because I was just getting such advantageous trades. Wow, this is a heck of a hand. That's exactly what just happened to me, Outlaw. What does it get you, Alan? No, Outlaw. It's nothing like what happened to me. Did you just see what happened to me? They cast Meteor Swarm before I could. It was injustice that they drew further into their deck and found their card before me. How could that possibly be fair? They drew 5 extra cards, and so therefore they found their key bomb first. Wait, what? 2,000 XP? Wow, so much experience. Oh, I was gonna probably lose that game anyway without the Meteor Swarm, unless I drew my own Meteor Swarm. So they can't block if I play the captain, but I really want to get this Null Hunter down because then it can grow if I get this Bard going. They're gonna take so much damage from this combo though, and they can't block any of it really. It's more greedy to hope this works. This is just so broken. Next turn I get to go Boots of Speed, Null Hunter, equip Boots of Speed to Null Hunter. It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. And then Null Hunter is gonna become a 4-3. Oh, they're attacking. Look how good Boots of Speed is doing here. And then I get to play my Bolt Bugbear next turn. This is more the way I envision my deck playing out. Hey, Cindy. Hey, oh, hey, not Alan. Alan was already here. Nice, natural one. Take that. If they have the card that gives hexproof, I'm gonna cry. Why would I could have played around that by just playing the Bard, +2/+2, equip the thing. That was bad. Oh, man, that was bad. Oh, man, that's awesome, Cindy. That's so fun. I'm really happy. There's been a few people that have gotten the shirt, and I was really just hoping it'd be a fun thing that people would enjoy. I'm just, like, trying to make stuff. It's cool. Look at this beautiful hand. I think a lot of the people that dislike a set of Magic dislike it because they've played it about like a million times. So like people that draft a set 100 times are looking for different things in a set than someone who drafts it like 30 times or whatever. Not attacking because these guys together are formidable fools, but apart they are but a 3/1. It's actually a very good flavor because in Dungeons and Dragons, hobgoblins get bonuses when they're next to other hobgoblins and attacking the same target, I think. Or maybe they just have to be next to each other. I'm just gonna do the simple line. I considered going for the Spoils of the Hunt to kill this for 3/4, but I'll be able to kill the 3/4 with like my Frog Hemoth at some point. I remember I had a green-blue deck at the very beginning of the format, and it did totally fine. I went like 5 and 3 or something, because I just had like a bunch of big creatures. A lot of decks struggle with that, like I said. Attacks, I'll double block. Oh, can be right. It's a little bit of a hack, but you can tell it's going to be a creature because it goes up to the front. Yeah, Gretchen Titchwillow. Oh no, I should have killed this because they'll equip it. Wait, what are they doing, bud? No, don't do that. That's terrible. Why do they always do it like this? Oh my gosh, I'm so enraged. They probably have a combat trick or something, but I'm still enraged. Okay. 7, 8, 9. I played that because if I draw a land to play this Frog Hemoth, I could potentially kill them if they attack too aggressively. And regardless, I can gain like 4 life with it, maybe? No, 1 life. No, I'm dead. Fuck. Oh man, I keep cursing. I'm so sorry. Jeez Louise. Oh man, that was not cool by me. Sorry, folks. Oops. I accidentally cursed on my last one too. Being around college students is getting to me. What have I become? I do not know. It's just a sad, sad day. Oh man, they're attacking me for it. Lethal, so I can't take it. What have I become and what have I said? This thing literally won them the game. It's too brutal. Please re-equip it. That would be so genius. Oh, man. Not drawing my 5th land on time really got me here. I'm dead on board, but I'm going to hope they don't see it in the interests of self-preservation. Yeah, they found the line. Sad day. I needed to hit my 5th land sooner. Dang. That was unfortunate. I just got brickwalled by that 3/4. Maybe I was supposed to, instead of playing the Inspiring Bard, I was just supposed to go for the spoils. But I was hoping to draw a land at some point so I could double spell. I needed to do my like attack for 6, use spoils to kill the 3/4. That play would have given me a lot of damage over the course of the game, and instead I got brickwalled by it. I just kept developing other cards. I would have been dealing like 6 a turn or something. But it's really a tough call to make because I also could like then just do even more damage the following turn if I had like I could just have an like yeah, I was just developing my cards in such a way that if I had drawn a land like a few turns earlier, it would have been fine. I have the same start again. Should have named green. I didn't realize I drew a mountain. So it was too late. This thing gaining 3 life could be a lifesaver here, so keep that in mind. I really like this deck though. It's a classic post-combat Valor Singer right there. You don't see that every day. I think that last game might have been winnable if I had done the flip spoils of the hunt play. Because even if they don't block, I can then just like develop it, gain 3 life. Do the same thing every turn until they like... They also just might not block because of fear of a combat trick. I don't know. It was tough. Because what I can do is first strike damage happens and then I spoils it after. Damage is dealt. This trade would be pretty fine for me. I play two captains. And the next time I'm playing Bard almost 100%. I'll get wrecked so hard by Magic Missile, but I'm okay being posterized by that uncommon. Yeah, that's a good block by them, I think. They just need to try and survive. They hit me for 6. Next turn they have to jump with whatever creature they have. And they could Fire spell to kill me. I'm not sure that play pattern's good for me. So maybe I'm supposed to trade. Not playing this as a 4 is just going to really hurt me, I think. Because I might not be able to double spell. I'm holding back the Valor thing of interesting. Really not, okay. Yeah, I get punished immediately. I could have this in play if I just played that as a forest, which I was supposed to do. And it might lose me the game. I could see it happening easily. So they've got some form of blocker, it looks like. I might have you hear something on watch. Either way, they've got some way to kill a creature, it looks like. So I'm just going to gain 3 life with this guy, I think. Just imagine if I could have buffed this up to a 4 or 5 and then attacked them with all 3. Oh, they're double jumping. Okay. Or maybe double single block. That was not a card I was thinking of. You click on this, it opens its eyes. Oh gosh, always scares me. We haven't started any classes yet, Outlaw. But it's nice meeting people when everyone's super nice and friendly. There's a lot of cool folks. So they have to chump both of the Hobgoblin captains now because that'll happen before first strike damage. I think all of college is really fun. I enjoy learning and stuff. Interacting with professors and stuff. We all know where we're headed, folks. The tomb. I think. Probably not necessarily correct because they're already at 2, but I like going into 2. Been fun, Isaiah. Ooh, high roll. Nice, they're still alive. Another win. Let's go. He wins a game. He's unbeatable. He's a hero that we all deserved. He may have messed up, but he bounced back. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? I started talking as if I was Bruce Wayne instead of Alfred. Why do we fall, Master Priest? I can't do Alfred. I can't do what's the guy's name? Oh my gosh, Nikolai, he's so good. Michael Caine. That's his name. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? Master Bruce. Oh, good game, Mavebrick. Good game. Meteor Swarm making its first appearance. I'm Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Oh, don't bother me. Okay, so I want to save this guy because the magic missile can take out the 1 toughness guy with ease. Thanks, Cindy. Dragon's Fire can take that guy down. Michael Caine. Oh, I breathe in. I breathe out. Put one foot in front of the other. Take one day at a time. Until you find I'm not someone you can live without. That song's been rolling in my head. Until then, I breathe in, breathe out. Charging Monstersaur, welcome back, my friend. It's funny that this card is like almost worse than my card. Oh, you've only unlocked my trap card, my friend. I was hoping to use Magic Missile on this guy, but killing a 3/4 is so hard for my deck. I don't know why. In the middle of the forest, they found a thing the size of a tangerine. The robber didn't care about the money. He just wanted. Some people don't care about anything, Master Bruce. They just want to watch the world burn. They have to jump. Meteor doesn't target players. Are you kidding me? That would be insane. 4 mana, deal 8. Mono red would be broken in standard. Holy heck. Jeez Louise. I'm glad that Ottawa's not in card design right about now. Whew. The people of Gotham don't need Batman. They need Bruce Wayne. That's one of my favorite lines. I'm like, oh my gosh. So true. They need like someone that like can lead them. They don't need like a vigilante anymore. They don't need a vigilante anymore. You're not as young as you once were, Master Bruce. They need Bruce Wayne. I buried your father and mother. I won't bury you. Kills. That movie. Those movies are so good. So good. Why aren't there like 15 of those movies? Why aren't there as many of those movies as there are like Marvel movies? So good. Sure, Warlock class, Schmorlock class. High roller, yeah, baby, 19. Let's go, Morningstar, let's go. Let's go, Morningstar, let's go. Lately, I've been dreaming to my old friends again. I'll let them hit me and get a treasure. Are you not thinking about constructed, Ottawa? We'll make it a rare 4-mana deal 8. They have 3 lands, 4 lands soon, maybe. Ah, the Merchant of Skullport. I meet you again, my friend. It's been a while. Luckily, I can attack into him just fine, and they're missing a land drop. Boom! Crack! Sound of my drum, the beat goes on and on and on and on. And I can do 3 to the face. Ah, they kill my creature. Terrifying. C'est horrible. Terrible! Je ne sais pas pourquoi, messieurs. Thanks, Cindy. Value. I breathe in. Okay. They're still dead by a mile. Oh, how do you say completely dead on board? Je ne sais pas, parce que le merchant, they sacrifice my creature. I attack with all, they block ears, I take 5, I deal damage to the face, they die. How do you say completely dead on board? Oh, I don't even need the merchant. The magic missile, I just use my ultimate bugbear. And then I equip my 1-1. And then I have about 4 lethal creatures. They can only block a 1. And I think they, how you say, take lethal. It's a very complicated. C'est comme ci, comme ça pour mes opponents. Parce que le damage est plus grand que their life total. I know I'm not saying things perfectly. C'est pas mon langage premier. Mon langue premier. Mon premier langue. I forget which order I say that. Dang it! My pretending to be French accent is failing me. Je pense que mon deck est plus powerful que le deck de mes opponents. Parce que they got stuck on 3 mana, 3 mana. Et je ne stack pas. Oh, merci beaucoup. Oh, my French accent is better than my Cockney accent. I don't know if that's saying much. My Cockney accent is based on Dick Van Dyke's notoriously bad Cockney accent. Mary Poppins! That's the only phrase I could say in my Cockney accent. Mary, it's a jolly old day with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Do I bolt the bird? Probably not. His mana efficient though. I don't really want to waste my spoils. I'd rather kill something that actually matters. Like a flyer. Oh, the trickster talisman. Sure. They can get another clever conjurer. Or they can leave it like this. That's a problem. Fucking dead on top. a trickster, Mr. Grinch. Six mana? Oh my gosh, what? This card is so bad. I don't know why people think this card is good. Every time I've seen it played, it's been horrific. Your soul is made of cactus. You've got termites in your mind, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote. Stink, stank, stunk. Oh, they're gonna bounce my token? I don't even know. Getting in with the 3/5. Fine. Oh my gosh. You're a vile one. I might even lose this game, but it's not because of stuff they've done. It's just because the cards are mine. Wow. Sure thing. Yeah, a bunch of flyers, but I can punch through on the ground, maybe? Okay, they have one card in hand. I can definitely erase this pitiful beatdown attempt. If all they're doing is venturing. Please go into the Tomb of Annihilation. Nope, they're scrying. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know they were emoting. Like, all of their creatures have 2 power and 1 power. Why are they trying to race me? Sure, go for it, buddy. Priest away. Your priest does not intimidate me. They're finally taking a defensive angle. Let's mute them because they're trying to spam. It's annoying. So I can move this over to the Rust Monster, attack. They block with one of these. I don't think they know how trample works. Oh, they're trying to give it first strike. You're kidding me. This is just so many air cult elementals.
Oh my gosh, please tell me their ingenious Smith doesn't hit something. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm losing to the gosh darn Silver Raven Ingenious Smith. Like, 4 air elemental deck. It's just a travesty. Oh my gosh. Just like actually heinous. Gosh darn it. This is so bad. Gotta be kidding me. They're just like not even playing real cards. Oh my god. That's a real card. The literal first time I've ever seen one class. Just unreal. Half of their cards are just horrific. Oh my gosh, they're actually playing 6 of this card. And they also can't draw a land to save their life. Oh my god. I don't think Meteor saves me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they probably did have me dead on board. Rats. That's a bummer. Oh my gosh, wow, they drew a land at long last. I can't believe it. They finally drew 2 lands in a row. Oh man, that was so frustrating. Oh. Oh man. I don't think I could have done anything that game. They just drew like all of their bad cards after it didn't matter. It was like, oh yeah, I'll draw all of my Silver Ravens after they're like the Silver Ravens were basically useless, and it like didn't matter at all. They like didn't matter at all. It was just like they were killing me with their like random 2/5 flyers, which I was like hating on because they were literally like bouncing a 2-drop that I would then re-give haste with Boots of Speed. Just like I don't have any removal for 5 toughness guys because I don't play the Fireball or the Spiked Pit Trap. It's like that classic thing where the bad cards are just like so bad that nobody plays around them and then they're okay. Like that spot, because my deck doesn't deal with big creatures very well, it gets wrecked. But if they play against like a black deck, like if I had Reaper's Talisman in play, they're just so screwed. Oh man, that didn't work out very well. I only drew Meteor Swarm once. Oh no, I drew it twice. I drew it in the game after it didn't matter anymore, like the literal last turn where it didn't matter. And then I drew it the second game, which I think where I won. So unfortunate that I didn't draw that one. I only drew Froghemoth, I think, once. Maybe. Oh no, I drew it twice, but then I only got to play it once because I was way behind. I think this deck was good though. 4-3 is not a terrible record. It's just kind of a disappointing one. He says, from his position of wanting to like 7x every draft, sometimes luck's not on your side. That's going to do it for the draft video, though. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it all the way till the end of the video, in the comments below, leave hashtag CaptainsAssemble to let me know you made it all the way to the end. Don't hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. You can support my work on Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. You gain access to my tier lists, some other cool rewards as well. And you can also support, get a t-shirt if you'd like that, or some other merchandise at the NicolaiBolas merch place. That's linked below as well. Just kind of a cool little thing that I set up recently. You can find my articles, the Discord server, the Twitch stream, all linked in the description below as well. That's going to do it for this draft video, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.